New from K-Tel Records, 22 explosive hits.
Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I'm going to be telling you about a great modern American pop band by the name of the Explorers Club. This is going to appeal to people who love just great pop music, melodies, beautiful harmonies. It's going to appeal to some of the people that tune into my Ski Lodge show, and it's just great pop filled with influences from the 60s and early 70s. And I'm going to dive head on into their catalog, and I will have a 5-minute medley featuring 2 songs from each of the albums that I'm going to tell you about. I've already delved into this band, so I'm just going to make it really quick so you can get to the music. Now, the band was formed in Charleston, South Carolina in 2005. The main songwriter is a gentleman by the name of Jason Brewer, and he has been the only sole constant member throughout their different lineups. But what an incredible catalog this band has. Let's dive into it right now. The first album came out in 2008. It is called Freedom Wind, and it is a wonderful collection of Beach Boys influenced pop, these great luscious harmonies, beautiful, beautiful arrangements. They know how to create this wonderful music from the inside out rather than from the outside in. They are not a pseudo pop band. They are a real honest to goodness great pop band. This album here has a more predominant Beach Boys influence with the harmonies and just sort of the sunshiny good vibes. But there are different styles going through the album that definitely recall the best of 60s pop. A lot of great influences blended into a great debut album. Freedom Wind came out in 2008. In 2012, they came out with the even more magnificent Grand Hotel. This album here, it sounds like it's straight from an early 70s A&M Records release. They've moved away a little bit from the Beach Boys sound, but the harmonies are still there. It sounds like this would have fit totally in with all the stuff that was coming out on A&M in the late 60s, early 70s. You know, everything from, of course, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, as well as the Carpenters. The songs can be gorgeous. The songs can be fun. They're effervescent. It's just really a wonderful collection of songs. This is probably my favorite amongst favorites, but it's really hard to pick out one. But this would be a great gateway into the band, in my opinion. Wonderful collection of songs. Fantastic. One of the best albums by any American pop band from the last 20 years. In 2016, they returned to the Beach Boy sound with the album Together, another great collection. It's more melancholic in some ways. It's not as bouncy as the first 2 albums, but that means that it's more emotional. There's a little bit more emotional depth in the songwriting. They have matured as a band, as singers, and of course Jason Brewer as the main songwriter. Fantastic collection of songs. Came out in 2016. In 2020, they released 2 albums. The first is just a self-titled, and this is sort of, again, moving away from that Beach Boys thing, but embracing sounds of all the great, the Association, the Turtles, it's just amazing. I mean, it puts a smile on my face just thinking about some of the songs on this album. It's really, really, really a great time and a great listen. Like I said, Jason Brewer and the band knows what makes a pop record sound great, and its songs and its melodies and its harmonies and its production and its arrangements and its everything all put together. And that is the self-titled album. Came out in 2020. That very same day, they came out with a covers album, and this covers album is called To Sing and Be Born Again. And it features songs that everyone's going to know, like I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight, Kicks, She'd Rather Be With Me, This Guy's in Love With You, The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore. Lots of great songs there. It's all covers. And, I want to say that they're straight covers in terms of they don't deviate too much from the originals, but at the same time, they add their own personality into the recordings. So they don't sound like they're just aping these recordings. They sound like they're sort of recreating the feeling of the originals. So I think it works really well. That was 2 albums that came out in 2020, self-titled and To Sing and Be Born Again. Did I say 2 albums came out in 2020? Well, guess what? I meant 3, because Rarities Volume 1 came out, and this actually collected some of the digital-only EPs that they had released that featured non-album cover versions and then remixes of songs like from Grand Hotel, and it's really a great collection of songs. and you can't find these songs or these versions anywhere else. There are songs here, like I said, that you might be familiar with from the Grand Hotel album, but they are completely different mixes with completely different vibes, but they still sound so wonderful. And finally, in 2022, this is the brand new album. It is called Wattage. This finds Jason Brewer and his musical cohorts tackling soul music, and they bring in different vocalists, and it just, the way it turns out is absolutely incredible. It's called Wattage. Songs that they do on here are like Gimme Little Sign, which was by Brenton Wood, Hurt So Bad, and Be Young, Be Foolish, and Be Happy, which was by the Tams. And the production, everything about this sounds like it's almost authentic, but it also sounds very modern. So they're just sort of pulling these great songs from the 60s and planting them firmly in 2022. I highly recommend this album as well as all the others. In fact, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play you a 5-minute medley featuring 2 songs from each of those albums. So sit back, relax, enjoy this wonderful music, and I'll see you on the other side.
Do you love me like I love you? Do you need me like I need you? She's the kind of girl who brings her love so true, and it's the kind of love that makes me feel so blue. 'Cause she'll never know how I feel deep inside. Every time I think of her, I cry. Run, 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 till I get back to you. Run, 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 do what I have to do. Run, 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 till I get back in your arms again. And I'll run, 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 till I get back to you. Run, 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 do what I have to do. Run, 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 till I get back in your arms again. Keeps repeating love. I'm undone because I love you, love you. I can't wait anymore. Stop or I cry, Feels the sun, don't care. He'll be watching you anywhere. Yeah, it's time to compare. California's calling for ya tonight. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to see. I've been waiting so long to see you and be with you. Sometimes when I feel alone, the sun shines, but I can't tell that it's shown. I need you back at home. nearly 1 a.m. and here am I, hitching a ride, hitching a ride. Gotta get me home by the morning light. Oh, come back, have me here, hold me, love, be sincere. You've gone from me. Whoa, whoa, tragedy.
So be young, be foolish, girl, be happy. Be young, be foolish, girl, stay happy. Be young.
Now that is the Explorers Club for you. I hope this inspires you to check the band out. Obviously, I showed you CDs, but some of the stuff I believe is available on vinyl. You just have to search for it. And please check them out. They are touring in 2022, so that should be a wonderful experience for anybody who is going to be able to catch them live. But remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me, I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.